The second row, the 55 of Brad Queen. Outside him, the 3 of Raven Colt. Third row, the inside, the 45, Martin Edwards. And outside him, the 18 of Logan Sherb. And the 99X of Dalton Stevens rounding out the field. 7 cars going to be going 8 laps around the Devil's Bell Speedway. Your heat race number 1 for the ASI race against his RaceSaver sprint cars. And Chad Wilson's on the pole, and he's on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. Chad Wilson going to hold down the lead. Raven Colt going to get the run on Justin Zimmerman. Colt to the inside as Edwards makes the move on Queen for 4th. Colt up in the second. Colt up into the second spot. Sherb underneath Queen. Stevens underneath Queen as well. Now Stevens underneath Sherb. Stevens up into the 5th spot. As Justin Zimmerman trying to come back at Raven Colt as Chad Wilson's leading this one. Martin Edwards closes it on Zimmerman now. Edwards with a bit of a different line than Zimmerman. It's going to pay out to get the run in 3 and 4. Side by side, wheel to wheel for 3rd. And Martin Edwards is going to get the spot through the corner. New 3rd place car to line, Martin Edwards. Dalton Stevens finding line under Zimmerman. Zimmerman falling out through this field. He's to the inside of 3 and 4. Not going to get it done, but he's still wheel to wheel, and he's going to make it work. New 4th place car, 99X of Dalton Stevens. Dalton Stevens on the move, the 99X car from the back of the field into 4th as Martin Edwards is trying to close in on Colt and battle for 2nd. He is there. 5 down, 3 to go. Edwards looking underneath Raven Colt. We got a battle for 2nd down the back straightaway. Edwards to the inside. Edwards with the spot. 2 to go for Chad Wilson at the line. New 2nd place car, Martin Edwards in the 45. Dalton Stevens is on the move right here. He's looking to the inside of Colt now. Stevens underneath Colt. Dalton Stevens is the man on the move in this heat race along with Martin Edwards. White flag in the air for Chad Wilson. 1 more lap to go for the 20X Sunbelt Reynolds machine. Looks like an issue on the 45 car. Something wrong with Martin Edwards. Stevens to the outside. Checkered flag in the air, and Stevens is... Looks like to me Stevens got him, but we'll have to see for official result. Out of Heat, Texas, the 2X going to be Tucker Dowdy. Outside him out of Keller, Texas, the 82 of Matt Etramiller. Second row the inside in the DGS Motorsports, his team graphics, custom craft exhibits, number V8. That's going to be the Wolf City Traveler, Robert Vetter. Outside of him, the Jenkins Office Equipment, number 23 out of Greenville, Texas, is going to be Junior Jenkins. Third row the inside, the Raptor Peak Construction, number 95. It's Jeff the Rocket Man Day. Outside of him in the G Elite Services House of Colors, Palmer Homes, number 14. It's going to be Spike Michael Lang and Jesse Graham out of Louisville in the 15 car. 7 cars, 8 laps to distance. Green flag is in the air. Oh, Tucker Dowdy out of the throttle there down the front stretch. And Etramiller going to get the lead. Dowdy back into it, looking underneath Etramiller in the 3 and 4. Side by side for your lead. Etramiller going to fend him on off. Jeff Day now behind the V8 of Robert Vetter, trying to get around him. That was the same scene we saw last Saturday night in the A-Main. Vetter looks to the inside of Tucker Dowdy, not going to work. As Michael Lane tried to make a move underneath Day. Day not having any part of that one. As he shoots out and we go single file into 3 and 4. Matt Etramiller on it tonight. He is leading the field right now by about 7 car lengths over Tucker Dowdy. As now Dowdy gets away from Vetter. Vetter and Day going at it once again here in heat race number 2 for your ASI race against his RaceSaver sprint cars. As Day loses ground through 3 and 4. Vetter closing in on Tucker Dowdy once again through 3 and 4. And we got 4 down, 4 to go for your leader. Michael Lang makes the move underneath Jeff Day. That's going to put him up into the 4th spot. Michael Lang, your new 4th place car. And the Palmer Homes House of Colors number 14 machine. Now Junior Jenkins underneath Jeff Day. Day falling throughout the field. Seems to be a mechanical issue on that 95 car. 2 more laps to go to your leader of Kyle. of Matt Etchermiller. As the battle for second been going on all race long, Robert Vetter trying to find a way around Tucker Dowdy in that 2X machine. White flag in the air to Matt Etchermiller. I keep wanting to call him Kyle, don't know why. As Tucker Dowdy gets away from Robert Vetter, Vetter and Dowdy now. Going to be the only battle in the raceway as your leader is catching Chip Graham, but he's going to have the checkered flag line. Second, Tucker Dowdy. Third, Robert Vetter. Fourth, Michael Lane. Fifth, Junior Jenkins. And it looks like sixth going to go to the 95. Jeff Day. Seventh, Jesse Graham. Texas in that 7 car. It's going to be Hunter Broxham outside him at Aquila in the 34. Richard Miller. Second row the inside, 14-year-old Zane Lawrence in that 76. Outside him, the 2 of Logan Payne out of Dallas. Third row the inside of the Fort Worth, Texas, 7 in of Kevin Ramey, and outside of him in the 16P, Matthew Holden of Dallas, and the 15T of Marcus Thomas out of Corsicana. As we get ready to go green flag racing, this time by 7 cars, going to be going 8 laps. Getting ready to go green flag racing. Green flag is in the air. Good start for Richard Miller. Broxham having issues on the bottom side of the raceway. He falls to 5th. Broxham falls back to the 6th spot now as Richard Miller is your leader. Kevin Ramey making a move to the outside of Lawrence. Lawrence able to fend one off. Ramey back underneath him. Battle for third in the 1 and 2. Kevin Ramey going to get that spot. New third place car. The 7M of Kevin Ramey. Hunter Broxham off the raceway in 1 and 2. Ramey on the move. Nice to the back bumper of Logan Payne. Logan Payne going to go high. Ramey going to go low. Kevin Ramey on the move. The 3-time Devil's Bow Track champion moves up in the second. Kevin Ramey on the move in the 7M car. 3 down, 5 to go, and Richard Miller's got a problem, and that problem is Kevin Ramey, as you can see it right there. New leader, 7M of Kevin Ramey. Class of the field so far tonight, the 7M machine. Ramey putting it on him, started in the 5th spot, took the lead by lap 4. We got 3 more laps to go for your leader. Two laps to go at the line for Kevin Ramey. Slickness starting to develop on the exit of 4. Marcus Thomas almost out in the groove into the wall. Kevin Ramey getting the white flag. 1 more lap to go for the 3-time Devil's Bow Track champion. And the battle for second starts to ensue between Logan Payne and Richard Miller. Oh, Miller takes that air away, and you can see it pay off right there. And on the turn with 4, there's your leader. There's your winner. 5th to 1st for Kevin Ramey in the 7M car. Second going to be the 34, Richard Miller. Third, the 2 of Logan Payne. Fourth, the 76 of Zane Lawrence. 5th, the 15T of Marcus Thomas. And 6 to 16 of racing is RaceSaver Sprint Car main event. Graham, 20 cars, 20 laps. And the green flag is out. In 1 and 2 we go. Logan Payne looks to the outside of Miller. Miller going to get a road run on the bottom side. We're wheel to wheel for your lead down the back straightaway. Logan Payne with the momentum going to lead him into 3 and 4. Richard Miller trying to foul on the bottom, but your leader lap 1 is going to be Logan Payne. Second, Miller. Third, Ramey. Fourth, Wilson in 5th this lane at this juncture. Ramey to the outside of Richard Miller. Kevin Ramey in the second. Kevin Ramey on the move in the 7M car. Moves into second place. And now he's going to try to track down Logan Payne. Chad Wilson to the inside of Richard Miller. Not going to get it done. Payne leading the field. Chad Wilson throwing the slider on Richard Miller. Not going to get it done. Once again, Wilson being very aggressive early in this one, as now that it's not worked. Is Lang going to go the outside of him in the 3 and 4? Lang around Wilson for the 4th spot that is. Wilson back into 5th now. Oh, he got one around. It's Brad Queen in the 55 car. Brad Queen, the 55 around in 1 and 2. Brad Queen is around. Yellow flag is waving. Trying to make a move here on Logan Payne. Green flag is out. As they go into turns 1 and 2, Payne not going to allow the slider, but he's going to lose the momentum. Ramey around him on the outside. Michael Lang underneath Richard Miller in the 3rd. The Palmer Holmes number 14 on the move. Payne trying to come back at us. We got him 3 wide deep in the field with Jeff Day, Justin Zimmerman, Raven Cole. They are swarming deep in the field here. Jeff Day looking underneath Zane Lawrence. And now Day looking underneath Vetter as we got a yellow flag. Queen around once again off of turn number 4. Ready to go, green flag racing. Kevin Ramey's on the throttle, green flag in the air. Ramey gets a good start on that. One right there, Michael Lang already trying to make moves now. Logan Payne, not going to work. Jeff Day making work of Robert Vetter. Really quick Day on the move in the 95 car. Jeff Day making the bottom side. Payoff so far in this one from the back in 15th. Trying to crack up into the top 5. Dalton Stevens looking low and tuckered out. He's not going to pay off. As now Vetter gets back around Jeff Day. Chad Wilson, Richard Miller, and Michael Lang going at it for the 3rd spot. A very heavy top side is not giving way to anything here tonight, as that top lane is where everyone seems to be, and you really can't maneuver to the bottom. Side job city would be the way to get around somebody. As Raven Cope off the back straightaway, Chad Wilson trying to throw that slider on Richard Miller, but he ain't going to get it done. Lap traffic is the only thing I see that's going to stand in the way of Kevin Ramey in a feature victory tonight. As I said, everyone's on the top side. That means all the lap cars are as well, and Ramey's going to have to work the inside to get around them. Ramey's first lap cars are racing right now for a position on the raceway. Ramey going to try to go low. It's not going to work. This is where things change. We'll see how fast Ramey can get through lap traffic. He's by Holt. Now he's going after Jenkins. He's not able to make it around Jenkins. Yes, he does on the turn number 4. Ramey makes the work on the lap cars. We're 11 down, 9 to go. Just past halfway home, and everyone is pushing the cushion tonight at the Devil's Bowl Speedway. That is where you want to be. Ramey up to Logan Sherb, another lap machine. As now Michael Lang trying to put work on to Logan Payne in lap traffic as they caught Matthew Holt there. Ramey underneath Logan Sherb. Ramey able to make quick work of these lap cars here tonight. Payne loose on the 4. Michael Lang closing in for 2nd. The lap car of Holt off the raceway. He's trying to come back on in front of your leaders. He stays out of the way though. Michael Lang and Logan Payne, that is the battle here tonight, and that is for the 2nd spot with Chad Wilson closing in. Ramey throwing a slider on Etcher Miller, a lap car, Etcher Miller bringing it around him. Ramey still having issues here with Matt Etcher Miller. He still has a full front straightaway on the field though. He's not able to get around Etcher Miller still, but he has 3 lap cars between him and Logan Payne running in that 2nd position. Right now your top 5. Oh, as we got a battle for 2nd now with Junior Jenkins getting loose in front of 2nd place Logan Payne. They're going at it. To the bottom goes Lang, to the top goes Lang, trying to find a line around the 2-car of Logan Payne. And it's not working in this one. Matt Etcher Miller being the most difficult lap car for Ramey. Ramey finally makes it off of turn number 4. He makes that move on Matt Etcher Miller. Is now Lang trying to find a groove underneath Logan. not going to do it. Logan Payne going for the slider on Junior Jenkins. Oh! Contact! And we got him around in two. We got him around in two. Flags in the air. Ramey just so smooth on that outside line. Robert Vetter slips underneath Dowdy and Richard Miller in the fourth. Chad Wilson throwing the slider on lane. Not going to get it done. 2 laps to go for your leader, Kevin Ramey. Oh, look out! On the turn 4, Marcus Thomas horribly upside down. Look out. Stay away from the fence, ladies and gentlemen, as there may be some fluids coming off that car. As, wow, upside down for Marcus Thomas, horribly down the front straightaway off of turn 4. Drivers are okay, race fans. Both drivers are okay. For Kevin Ramey is your leader. Michael Lane going to try to challenge. Green flag is in the air. Robert Vetter up there underneath Tucker Dowdy. He's going to move up into the top 5. 2 laps displayed. Your leader, Kevin Ramey. 2 more to go for the 7M car. Matthew Holt off the pace, but he gets back on the throttle, but the yellow flag was already displayed. Wilson, Miller, Vetter, your new top 5 car. Green flag is in the air. Ramey didn't get that great of a restart on Lane. What's Lane going to do with it? Oh, he follows him in line. Ramey going to be your leader. Vetter underneath Miller now into the 4th spot. White flag displayed to the setting with Kevin Ramey. Dominant feature here tonight for the Fort Worth, Texas driver. And off of turn number 4, there's your leader. There's your winner, the 7M of Kevin Ramey. Second to 14, Michael Lane. Third to 28, so Chad Wilson. 4th, V8, Robert Vetter. 5th, 34, Richard Miller. 6th, Jeff Day. Going to be close for that 7th spot.